Thank you so much. What you're about to see is a combination of what they call drunk history and like America's Got Talent bumper. So please enjoy and fall in love with Miss Cindy Dion. Lights! Drink along. If you got a drink, drink them.
Okay, where are we rolling? The year after Jill finished her kindergarten year of school, I had to put her on the jet plane by herself and send her to California. And so I was looking for things to do, and the one thing that I found was going to open mic night. And at that time, Ridley's had a place on Woodward above a restaurant somewhere, and so whenever I had the opportunity, and if I could drag somebody along, fine. If not, I go by myself. And I would and one of them at the time who was there, I think almost every time I was Tim Allen. So that's when he did a lot of his, sort of handyman jokes, and he did all that starting and stuff, and he was very funny. And then there was another gal, and I think her name was Norma Ziegler, and I liked her a lot. She was really funny. Well, she always had a lot of jewelry. So do you like the way I look? People, of course, would kind of respond, sure, yeah, because, my philosophy is if you can't hide it, then you need to decorate it. That housewife kind of humor was pretty sensitive, that kind of deadpan delivery, I like that. It was, normal life, and so I enjoyed that. It's kind of an inspiration.
Do you ever consider back then, doing stand-up, or would you just like watching it?
I think I did. It was always rolling around in the back of my mind. It wasn't until I went to the lovely dance recital.
You went to Jill's dance recital, cut to last year?
Yeah.
What's it, 2012?
No, Dustin and I went to the bar once, the Lions game, and drank and
We really did, we got wasted.
Little did we know is that Jill didn't dance till after this. The whole time we're at the bar going, shit, if we miss her dancing, she's going to be so pissed at us. But unfortunately, it was still another about 5, 6, 7 hours before she danced. And some of the downtime at the dance at the hotel, after we went to the bar and Dustin, in his brilliance, liquid confidence, said, think you're interested in taking a stand-up class with me? Well, Dustin, that's nice of you to ask me. How did you know I always wanted to take a stand-up class?
I didn't know. I just asked this for you.
We could almost make sitting through everybody dance worthwhile. Almost. Right, so we took the first class. I did pretty well. Matter of fact, I actually took the mic and sort of walked back and forth and made some connections. And he even said to me, oh, so you've done this before. No, only in front of the kids have I done this. I don't walk around because I always trip over. I had a good response. I got a few laughs, and I actually got up there. I felt like I was shaking like crazy, but people didn't seem to notice that, and it felt great. It was a wonderful feeling, especially. So I decided to take class 2. And I talked to Dustin, you interested in taking class 2? He's not so much interested in class 2. That led to my second performance.
My favorite.
I don't know if you've ever been backstage at Ridley's, but all the people perform there right in black marker in the back, and I've got my name with quite a nice list of dates that I've got on there. I'm going to add to it. Destiny Dion in the flesh, right here. That was a great piece. Thanks, Dustin.
Hey, thank you.
And I'm really happy to be here at your late night, after dark, morning after pill of a show.
Yeah. I should have been.
I'm not quite sure what it is. But thank you.
Are you 46 the show? That's a pretty good tagline.
Well, you know a lot about me, but let's recap. I am 63 years old. I'm divorced. And I am a Catholic school teacher. So I know what you're thinking. I am a triple threat. Because that makes me an experienced, horny disciplinarian. Yep, 50 shades of me. Now, I've experienced some changes where I work, and my employers, in all their infinite wisdom, have decided that I, in all my caloric glory here, I should teach health. Now, I feel like a fraud, but I have to tell you, doing lesson plans is as easy as French silk pie, I guess. Day 1, you tell the kids, don't do what I do. Days 2, 3, and 4, you tell them to observe. Makes life easy, and I'm glad to hear you chuckle because my boss didn't think those lesson plans were too funny.
Sense of humor. Sense of humor.
No.
No.
Now, I've been associated with Catholic schools my entire life, and as a matter of fact, I started out at St. Lad's down the street here. And I have this distinct recollection of being in high school back in the 60s and having Sister Attila the nun say to me, I just don't know why you girls wear your hair long and straight like that. If I was a woman, I'd certainly wear it in some kind of a style. If I was a woman. To this day, I wonder what the hell was she? Of course, they explain the mustache, I guess. You heard a little bit about my former husband. He used to coach football at a school that was actually in Hamtramck as well, with a very unfortunate name, Immaculate Conception. Now, picture this. Go back to the days when your letter jacket was your ticket to romance, and you had to stroll around the mall with Immaculate Conception on your back. I don't think you'd do too well. But I did like going to the football games, because every time there was a touchdown, you got to hear the announcer call out, Conception scores! It just seemed like there was something very, very wrong with that, but I liked it. Now, when you teach school, you get a lot of perks. And I actually got to meet a president of the United States of America. Now, I've been very honest with you up to this point, so I'll tell you, it's not exactly the one that I would have chosen to meet. Still very cool. So I'm standing in Cobo Hall, and I'm flanked by my students. The president is making his rounds, and pretty soon, George W. Bush is standing right in front of me. Oh, what could I do? You know, he looks at me and he asks me, you the teacher? Yes, Mr. President, I the teacher. What I really wanted to say is, no, Mr. President, I am no child left behind. But there are way too many Secret Service men around. They had big guns. I just chose not to do that. But then he took a step closer and he looked me right in the eye, and I thought, okay, this is what I came for. This is going to be great. And he said to me, well, keep on teaching. I'm 63 years old now, and I guess I'm going to need a presidential pardon in order to retire. I'm going to need to keep the number for Crawford handy, I'm guessing.
A lot of funny things happen to you when you teach school. And one day, one of my little budding artists, unbeknownst to me, did a nice little phallic drawing on my board. So I walked into a classroom full of 5th grade boys, and one of them asked, is that drawing for us? No, it's not. Another one said, well, what is it? What do you mean, what is it? Looks like a big red penis to me. Well, they fell on the floor. She said, penis. Well, of course I said penis. What would I call it? I'm your health teacher. Big red pee-pee? Meat whistle? Groin ferret? But you know, I didn't erase that drawing right away because that kid did a hell of a job. It really had a nice girth. It was well veined. It was 22 inches of glorious. Yeah! And I called him Rambo. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you. Hey, Cindy, you did an amazing job.
Well, thank you very much. I
No,
had fun.
thank you very much.
No, thank you very much.
Now, you birthed my fiance, am I right?
As I recollect, yes.
How do you ask that? I don't even know.
I also nursed her till she was a year old. She likes me to tell her about that.
Oh, let's bring her right out. No. Now, this is the part of the show where we come out. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm a little touchy-feely. I love love, like I said. And thank you. And we have boiled some questions down to scientifically get to the heart of you.
Yeah.
Good.
How many questions, Joe?
There's 17. Did you know that it only takes 17 questions?
17.
Yes. It's not a Tootsie Roll.
What if she
Oh,
doesn't
no,
want-
I messed
What if
up.
she doesn't want to answer a question?
Well, I'll tell you what she'll do. She
Yes.
rings the bell.
That's
You ring
all
the
I
bell.
get to do?
That's all you have to do. If she does not
No,
want to
that's
answer-
all I get to do?
Oh my God.
Can't pour my beer on
You
me?
cannot pour your beer on me. I have to finish the show. And I don't have another suit. So, what we're gonna do is, if you don't want to answer, or if you do not answer, you just ring that bell, and you don't
Okay.
have to, and then we just move on to the next question.
All right.
Question 1.
I'm supposed to say.
Oh, you're right. Let's do it again. Do it again. Ready?
Question 1.
17. They're short though. Question 1. It has to do with your sleep patterns. What time do you go to sleep?
Very early. I usually crash and burn around 9 o'clock.
And what time do you wake up then?
When that alarm goes off.
Question
Whenever
2.
that may be.
What do you eat for breakfast?
Usually oatmeal.
Question
Do
3.
you need a flavor?
No, it's just the most important
I
meal
do
of the day.
like raisin dates. Oatmeal.
Got a fan, got a fan!
It's good.
Question 3.
Are you related to anyone famous?
I always tell people I'm related to Celine Dion. But that would be a lie. And you. And the lovely Jill, of course.
I love Jill.
Question 4.
But you keep telling me.
Do you believe in God?
I do.
Question 5.
This will be shown at my
Question
be shown at my Catholic school. I absolutely believe in God.
So take that, Catholic people! She does!
Check your card, Dustin. Check your card. Flip it over. There you go.
17 already?
Question
That went fast.
5.
Thank you. Have you ever invented anything?
I invented a holiday.
What holiday?
It's sort of a Polish Christmas holiday. It's
Have-
lovely.
Is it a game that I won almost every year?
Yes.
Thank you.
Question 6.
Have you ever been arrested?
No.
Question 7.
Again, if anybody at school sees this, believe in God, not been arrested.
Take that. Question 7! sorry. I'm sorry, you're right.
I said that.
63,
Question
Dustin,
7.
63.
Question
Let's take
7.
it easy here.
What's something you've never told anyone ever?
Oh.
Oh!
Question 8.
What do you do for cash?
Go to the ATM.
Question 9.
What's your favorite kind of music?
Oh, this is for Jill and for Scott. Kenny G.
Question 10.
What's your biggest regret?
Oh, gee.
That's her sister, everyone.
Yeah. There once was this day I was at this dance performance.
Oh my God, that's referring to the time I asked her to take a stand-up class.
Question 11.
I'm dinging you on that last one. Have you ever been in a physical fight?
Well, with my sister I have.
Oh my God.
Question 12.
I held out for a long
I
time,
was
bro.
looking at the sister's reaction.
She's hot, right? She's hot.
Yeah.
I meant something else. Question 12.
Question 12.
Have you ever pooped your pants?
Triple ringer.
Oh, it's science! It's not me, it's science!
Question 13.
All those rings mean it's
Yes!
it's
I meant
it's
that.
happening right now.
Touche.
Question 13.
What's the worst question I could ever ask you? I won't ask. I will not ask it.
I don't know. The worst question you could ever ask me. Oh, well, my weight. I'll tell you my age, but I won't tell you my weight.
Touche.
Question 14.
What's the least likely thing to get cleaned inside of your house? It's science, bro.
Just about everything.
Okay.
Question 15.
What's the closest you've ever come to death?
Oh, closest I've ever come to death.
You're doing a great job, by the way.
I was on an airplane where I had to jump down the chutes before the plane exploded.
Oh my God, that's real?
Real, for real.
Wow.
Question 16.
What's the worst crime you've ever committed?
Gosh, I don't know.
We know she didn't go to jail, so what's the worst crime you've never been caught for?
I don't know. Probably some sort of driving infraction.
Probably, or...
That would be it, I guess.
No, I'm not high-fiving you. I'm about to ding you. I'm about to ding you.
I don't know. There could have been
Ding,
some...
ding, she dings.
Question 17.
No.
16. What?
1-6.
Did I miss one?
17.
Question 17.
This is it.
Last one.
Does your toilet paper hang over or under?
It hangs... Wow, this is an important question.
I know, that's why I asked it.
Because we have this running thing, my sister and I, and
Go
she
on.
believes that it should always go...
Over.
And so...
You see why it's a good question? You see why? We all got our preference. And
Total opposite.
you like it to go under?
Under.
Who's doing my mother-in-law? Who's doing my mother-in-law? I will throw some pink. Well, time to stop booing my mother-in-law, honey. Everyone can stop. Right. Everybody, I'd like you to give the warmest welcome you've ever given to Miss Cindy Dion!
I get to keep this.
That's your cup.
I get to pay for
No,
it.
it's me to you, from me to you.
Wow, thank you so much.
Let me get that door. Let me get that door. Right here, you shut the door.